Luck doesn't come from waiting. It comes from tuning in. Most people think winning the lottery or winning at life is pure chance. But if that were true, why do the same few people seem to catch opportunity again and again? The truth, luck is alignment. It's preparation meeting the right energy at the right time. Yet most of us are stuck chasing, forcing, hoping, missing the subtle frequencies that could change everything. In this video, you'll discover 6 sacred numbers tuned perfectly to the energy of Saturday, April the 28th, 2025. These aren't just digits. They're ancient codes, each carrying a vibration that can shift your life from surviving to thriving. Get ready to realign, refocus, and finally tap into the luck that's already waiting for you. To kick off this journey, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss powerful insights ahead. And here's a small but mighty challenge. Comment below. I welcome growth and harmony into my life. Setting this intention is the first step toward transforming your energy and your destiny. Let's begin part 1. Why luck isn't random. The hidden science of alignment. Most people believe luck is just random, like a lottery ball bouncing in a machine. But real fortune doesn't fall from the sky. It's the natural result of 3 forces coming together. Preparation, plus opportunity, plus spiritual alignment. Let's break it down. Preparation means having the skills, mindset, and openness ready before the opportunity appears. Opportunity is the external condition. The door that opens. Spiritual alignment is the inner tuning, being mentally, emotionally, and spiritually ready to walk through that door when it opens. Without preparation, you won't recognize the opportunity. Without alignment, you might get the opportunity but sabotage yourself out of fear, doubt, or confusion. In Buddhism, this is beautifully explained through the law of dependent origination, paticca samuppada, the idea that everything arises due to a network of causes and conditions. Nothing happens by accident. Even a lucky event is the result of invisible seeds planted long ago. A thought, an action, a decision, a belief. The Buddha taught, when this exists that comes to be, with the arising of this that arises, it's not magic. It's cause and effect flowing silently through every moment of our lives. When you align your inner world, your intentions, your mindset, your energy, you set powerful causes into motion. You're no longer waiting for luck. You're preparing for it, attracting it, and most importantly, becoming it. So today, as we explore the 6 sacred numbers for April 28th, 2025, remember, it's not about chasing luck. It's about preparing your field. So when the rain comes, your garden is ready to bloom. Part 2. Lucky number 14, the transformer. Embrace change with grace. Change for most people is scary. It feels like stepping into the unknown, losing control, letting go of what's familiar. But here's the truth, without change, there's no growth. And that's exactly why number 14 is so powerful. In numerology, 14 is known as the transformer. It blends the independent spark of 1, new beginnings, with the solid grounded energy of 4, stability foundation. It's the number of bold transformation, but transformation built wisely with care, patience, and strategy. If you're drawn to the number 14, it's a sign that life is inviting you into a season of change. Not chaotic, reckless change, but intentional, meaningful evolution. Spiritually, 14 represents the journey between freedom and discipline. Without freedom, the soul suffocates. Without discipline, the soul wanders aimlessly. The real magic happens when these 2 forces meet in balance, when you move boldly toward your dreams, but build strong foundations every step of the way. Let me tell you a story about Emily, a woman whose life became the perfect example of the spirit of 14. At 35, Emily lost everything. Her job, her home, her marriage, all within 6 months. She described that period as falling into a black hole where nothing made sense anymore. At first, she fought the change. She clung to old dreams, old routines, old hopes that were no longer alive. But the harder she resisted, the deeper she sank into fear and bitterness. One night, exhausted from crying, Emily stumbled upon a quote online. "Transformation is not the loss of life. It is the beginning of a new one." Something clicked. Instead of resisting, she decided to embrace the storm. She asked herself, what if this collapse isn't punishment, but permission to rebuild differently? Over the next year, Emily used the spirit of 14. She took small, consistent actions, the 4 energy discipline. She dared to start fresh without fear, the 1 energy new beginnings. She enrolled in a course she'd always dreamed of. She moved to a city where she knew no one, but felt alive. She rebuilt her finances, step by careful step, and most importantly, she rebuilt herself. 2 years later, Emily owns a thriving wellness company, leads retreats, and lives a life truer to her spirit than she ever imagined. Whenever asked how she made it through, she simply smiles and says, "I stopped clinging to what was falling away and started building what was trying to be born." If number 14 is showing up for you right now, it's not random. It's a call. Embrace the change. Not with fear, not with desperation, but with grace, wisdom, and the quiet courage to trust your new beginning. Change isn't something to survive. It's something to master. Part 3. Lucky number 27, the healer. Mastering emotional wisdom. Some numbers carry the energy of action, drive, ambition. But number 27 moves differently. Its power isn't loud, it's quiet, deep, and incredibly healing. In numerology, 27 is known as the healer. It blends the compassionate, cooperative nature of 2 with the introspective, wise energy of 7. Together, they create a vibration of deep emotional intelligence, empathy, and quiet strength. If you're seeing 27, or if you feel drawn to it, it's often a sign that you're being called to step into a higher level of emotional mastery. Not just feeling more, but understanding your feelings and using them as tools for growth and connection. Spiritually, 27 reminds us, healing others begins with healing yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot truly support others if you haven't first learned to hold yourself with patience, kindness, and compassion. Let's talk about Marcus, a man whose life became a living lesson in the spirit of 27. Marcus was always the strong one in his family, the one everyone leaned on when times got tough, the one who listened, supported, fixed everything for everyone else. But inside, Marcus was exhausted. He spent so much energy healing others, he forgot to heal himself. Years of bottling up pain, guilt, and fear led to chronic stress, and eventually a complete emotional breakdown. It was during a forced sabbatical from work that Marcus first noticed the number 27. It showed up on receipts in books, even on street signs. At first, he thought it was just coincidence. But as he began practicing mindfulness and meditation, he realized life was whispering to him. 27 was inviting him to slow down, to turn inward, to heal. For the first time, Marcus asked himself, what am I carrying that isn't mine? Where do I need to forgive not others but myself? How can I treat myself with the same tenderness I offer everyone else? He began a simple daily ritual. 2 minutes of gratitude each morning, honoring the 2 energy connection. 7 minutes of silent meditation each night, honoring the 7 energy inner wisdom. Over months, something extraordinary happened. Marcus didn't just recover. He transformed. He became a healer, who could support others without losing himself in the process. His relationships deepened, his health returned, his spirit lit up from within today. Marcus leads emotional resilience workshops, helping others learn what he had to fight. To discover true healing starts from within. If 27 is appearing in your life now, take it as a sacred invitation, not to do more, not to save others, but to slow down and listen to the quiet voice inside you that's been waiting to be heard. Healing isn't a race. It's a remembering of who you were before the world told you to be anything else. Part 4. Lucky number 22. The Master Builder. Turn dreams into reality. Some numbers inspire dreams. Some numbers inspire action. But number 22 is different. It brings dreams into form. In numerology, 22 is called the Master Builder, one of the most powerful numbers for creating real lasting impact in the world. It combines the deep intuition of 2 with the solid practical strength of 4, because 2 plus 2 = 4. The message of 22 is clear. You were not born just to dream. You were born to build. Spiritually, 22 reminds us that true power comes not from fantasy but from courage, patience, and relentless dedication to bringing visions into reality, step by step, brick by brick. It's the energy of architects, innovators, healers, and visionaries who not only imagine a better world, but make it happen. Let me introduce you to Sarah, a perfect embodiment of the number 22 spirit. Sarah always had big dreams. Since she was young, she wanted to create a sanctuary where children from broken families could heal and grow. But for years, the dream stayed exactly that, a dream. Why? Because she thought she had to wait. Wait for the right time. Wait for more money. Wait until she felt ready. But life, as it often does, gave her a push. After losing her corporate job unexpectedly, Sarah faced a choice: fall into fear, or finally build what her heart had been whispering about for years. She chose to build armed with nothing but a small savings account, a giant vision, and an unstoppable heart. Sarah started small. 1 room, a few children, a handful of volunteers. At first, it was hard, really hard. She faced endless obstacles, zoning issues, funding shortages, self-doubt. But Sarah remembered the lesson of 22. Big dreams are built by small, steady steps. She broke her vision into pieces. 1 grant application, 1 community meeting, 1 healing circle at a time. Today, her sanctuary, the Rising Sun Center, serves over 300 children a year, offering counseling, education, and hope. When asked how she did it, Sarah said simply, "I stopped waiting for miracles. I started building them." If 22 is calling you now, it's not by accident. It's your reminder that you are a builder, not just of projects, but of dreams, of futures of realities yet unseen. The world needs what you carry. It's time to stop doubting, stop hesitating, start building. Even 1 brick placed with love can change the world. Part 5. Lucky number 19. The Trailblazer. Lead with courage. Some people follow paths that are already paved. Others are born to create new ones. That's the spirit of number 19, the Trailblazer. In numerology, 19 combines the independent energy of 1, leadership originality, with the profound wisdom of 9, completion service to others. Together, 19 represents the courage to start something new while carrying the wisdom of all that came before, spiritually. 19 is the number of the pioneer, someone who feels a deep inner calling to rise, to act, to lead, without waiting for permission. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, even when the road ahead looks unclear. It's about trusting that your unique voice, your unique mission matters. The world doesn't need more followers. It needs people brave enough to walk alone, at least at first. Let me tell you about Jason, a true embodiment of the number 19 spirit. Jason grew up in a small town where expectations were simple. Get a steady job, stay close to home, play it safe. But Jason always felt a restless fire inside. He had big dreams. Dreams that didn't fit inside the neat boxes others built for him. After college, while all his friends accepted safe corporate jobs, Jason did something radical. He started a tiny company focused on renewable energy at a time when nobody around him was talking about climate change. People thought he was crazy. Some laughed behind his back. Others warned him he was throwing his future away. For a while, Jason doubted himself too. The road was lonely. Money was tight. Failure whispered in his ear every day. But every time he wanted to quit, he remembered why he started. Not for approval, not for applause, but because he believed in the mission. Step by painful step, Jason built his company from nothing. Today, his company powers thousands of homes and schools across the country with clean energy, and he mentors young entrepreneurs who are brave enough to dream differently. When asked about his success, Jason once said, "I didn't wait for a path, I made one. If 19 is showing up for you now, it's not just luck, it's a message you are meant to lead. You are meant to step where others hesitate. You are meant to trust your inner fire, even when no one else can see it. Yet being a trailblazer isn't about being fearless. It's about moving forward even when you're scared. Because your mission is bigger than your fear. So ask yourself, where are you being called to lead right now? And what beautiful future might be waiting? If you find the courage to take the first step." Part 6. Lucky number 8, the Powerhouse. Wealth with integrity. When people think about number 8, the first word that usually comes to mind is wealth. And it's true. 8 carries powerful energy of success, abundance, and material achievement. But that's only half the story. In numerology, 8 is known as the Powerhouse. Its shape, the infinite loop, symbolizes endless flow giving and receiving, building and sustaining. Spiritually, 8 teaches that true wealth isn't just about what you accumulate. It's about what you create, how you serve, and how you live in alignment with your deepest values. Money without purpose leads to emptiness. Power without integrity leads to destruction. But wealth rooted in wisdom, that's where true prosperity, the kind that feeds your soul, not just your bank account, is born. Let's talk about Elena, someone who truly lives, the spirit of number 8. In her early 30s, Elena built a successful marketing agency. Within 5 years, she had everything society says you should want. A 6-figure income, a penthouse apartment, luxury vacations. From the outside, she had it all. But inside, Elena felt hollow. She realized she had climbed a ladder, only to find it was leaning against the wrong wall. One evening while journaling, Elena asked herself a hard question. What am I really building? And for who? That night, she dreamed about the number 8, floating, glowing, endless. She woke up with a new understanding. Wealth without meaning is not true success. Over the next year, Elena transformed her business. She started working only with companies making a positive impact. She built a mentorship program for young women entrepreneurs. She donated a portion of every project's revenue to education charities. Yes, she still made good money, but now her success felt different. It felt aligned. It fed not just her wallet, but her heart. Today, Elena says her real wealth isn't her income. It's the lives she's touched, the impact she's made, and the peace she feels, knowing she's living her truth. If number 8 is appearing for you now, it's a powerful reminder. Dream big, build boldly, but never forget who you are becoming in the process. The world doesn't just need rich people. It needs people who are rich in integrity, wisdom, and purpose. Real power isn't about controlling others. It's about mastering yourself, your fears, your greed, your ego, and using your success to lift others up, not just yourself. So ask yourself today, what does true wealth mean to me? And how can I create it with both ambition and heart? Because when your success is rooted in authenticity, it becomes unstoppable, just like the infinite flow of the number 8 itself. Part 7. Lucky number 11. The Awakener. Spiritual alignment and clarity. Not every number is about achievement or wealth. Some numbers are whispers from the soul itself. Number 11 is one of those numbers, a powerful sign of spiritual awakening, heightened intuition, and deeper life purpose. In numerology, 11 is considered a master number, carrying intense transformative energy. It's the bridge between the physical and the spiritual, the seen and the unseen. When 11 shows up in your life, it's not random. It's an invitation. Wake up. There's more to life than you're currently seeing. Spiritually, 11 symbolizes a calling, a reminder that your life is not just about surviving or achieving. It's about aligning with your soul's true mission. When you see 11 on clocks, receipts, license plates, it's like the universe gently nudging you. Pay attention. You're closer to your destiny than you realize. Let's meet Daniel, someone whose life changed forever, under the guidance of number 11. Daniel had what many would call a perfect life. A high-paying job, a big house, a busy social calendar. But deep down, he felt hollow. His days blurred together, filled with meetings, deadlines, and obligations that no longer meant anything to him. Then came the crash. A sudden health scare forced Daniel to stop everything. Confined to his home, isolated from the rush of daily life, he began to notice something strange. The number 11 kept showing up everywhere. 11 on the clock, receipts totaling $11, 11, even random books falling open to chapter 11. At first, Daniel shrugged it off, but the pattern became too clear to ignore. One evening, feeling lost, he sat quietly and asked himself, "What is life trying to tell me?" The answer wasn't a booming voice. It was a whisper. "Come back to yourself." Inspired, Daniel began exploring passions he had abandoned years ago. He picked up his guitar again. He started volunteering at a local youth center. He studied mindfulness and meditation. Slowly but surely, Daniel found something he thought he had lost forever, Fasang. He eventually left his corporate job and launched a non-profit organization that uses music and art to help at-risk youth find their own voices. Today, Daniel says he's wealthier than ever, not in money, but in fulfillment, purpose, and peace. And he credits it all to one thing, following the signs of 11 when they called him back to life. If number 11 is appearing for you now, listen carefully. It's not just luck, it's an awakening. You are being called to trust your inner voice, even if it leads you off the beaten path. You are being called to live with more heart, more presence, more courage, because your true destiny, it's not somewhere out there. It's already inside you, waiting for you to remember. Part 8. How to use. Lucky numbers in daily life. Practical guide. Knowing your lucky numbers is powerful, but knowledge without action is like a lamp hidden under a basket. It doesn't light anything up. To truly unlock the energy of your lucky numbers, you need to weave them into your daily life, not through superstition, but through mindful, intentional practices. Here's a simple rhythm you can follow to stay aligned throughout your day. Morning set. Your intention with your lucky number. The first few moments after you wake up are golden. Your mind is still soft open like fertile soil, ready for planting. Choose one lucky number to guide your day. Breathe it in. Visualize the energy it represents, whether it's abundance, 8, healing, 27, transformation, 14, or leadership, 19. For example, if you pick 22, the Master Builder, you might affirm, "Today I build my dreams with patience and focus." Say it out loud or silently as you start your day. It's a small act, but it plants a powerful seed in your consciousness. Midday, meditate with your lucky number to stay centered. As the day gets busy, distractions multiply. Take a 5-minute break around midday to reconnect. Sit quietly, close your eyes, gently repeat your lucky number like a mantra. If your number is 11, simply breathe and softly think, 11, 11, 11. Let it anchor you back to presence, purpose, and clarity. Even a few minutes can reset your energy and sharpen your focus. Afternoon. Use your number in business or decision-making. When making important choices, scheduling a meeting, setting prices, choosing a project name, see if you can consciously weave in your lucky number. For instance, if 8 is your number, schedule your meeting at 8 Juadro or 8:30. Price your service at $88 or $188. It's not about superstition. It's about creating symbolic anchors that connect your work with deeper intention. When your external actions echo, your internal focus momentum builds. Evening, practice gratitude, using your lucky number. At night, close your day with a simple gratitude practice linked to your number. If your number is 27, write down 27 things you're grateful for. Or if that's too much at first, aim for 2 + 7. 9 things. These don't have to be grand or dramatic. A smile from a stranger, the taste of your dinner, a small moment of peace. Gratitude shifts your energy from scarcity to abundance. It tunes your spirit to the frequency of joy and lucky opportunities. Love to visit joyful hearts. Remember, your lucky numbers aren't magic spells. They're powerful reminders of who you are, what you value, and the beautiful life you're consciously creating. Use them daily, live them daily, and watch your alignment and your life transform. We started this journey with 6 lucky numbers, but if you've truly been listening, you know by now, this was never just about numbers. It's about alignment. It's about choosing every single day to live with intention, clarity, and presence. The world is full of people waiting for luck to arrive, but those who thrive are the ones who prepare their soil, plant their seeds, and trust the seasons long before the first bloom appears. Your lucky numbers: 14, 27, 22, 19, and 8 and 11 are not magic tickets. They are mirrors. They reflect the qualities already stirring inside you. The courage to transform, the wisdom to heal, the discipline to build, the bravery to lead, the integrity to prosper, the awakening to live with soul. April 28th, 2025 is not just a date on the calendar. It's a doorway, an invitation to step fully into the life that has been quietly waiting for you to claim it. So ask yourself, will you keep waiting for luck to knock? Or will you become the one who opens the door from the inside? If today's message touched something in you, don't let it stay silent. Give this video a like, subscribe to our community of mindful creators, and comment below. I am ready to walk in alignment. Every action you take with intention is a seed of future miracles. It's already unfolding, and we're honored to walk this path with you. Until next time, stay mindful, stay open, and stay aligned. Your luck is already here. All that's left is to step into it.